Welcome to High Performance. We're going to talk about a brand new show, The Room Where It Happened.
Yeah, this is a preview from my interview with the Deliveroo CEO and co-founder, Will Shu. So he just told me a fascinating and honestly wild story from the early days of the company involving, how can I describe this? An unfortunate run-in with a scooter helmet. But here he is after that discussing the first ever delivery and the lessons he learned about sacrifice that inform him to this day.
12 years ago today, Greg and I, we'd been setting up Deliveroo, sort of, onboarding restaurants, building all the technology for probably 2 to 3 months before that. Well, really, we incorporated the company in August 12, but then we had about, call it a 5-month, setup. But for the last month, we were testing, the technology, onboarding restaurants, trying to make sure all of this worked. And then we got the first order. Now, I knew who actually placed the order because obviously we didn't have any customers. So it was a friend of mine, Aneta.
Right.
Yeah. And the restaurant, Rosso Pomodoro on the Fulham Road, still there, Neapolitan pizza place. And, so we were kind of like camped out there waiting for this thing to happen. She placed it, with her credit card on her laptop. And
so where are you standing at this point then?
I'm standing outside the restaurant. And the staff are like anticipating it.
So have you said to them like, this is a big moment, like we're together,
well,
we're launching something?
We didn't think about it as a big moment. We were just like, let's get this, let's get this thing started. But the restaurant, it's super tiny. It's got this giant Neapolitan oven that's like super hot, right? Tiles all over it, counter, and everyone's from Naples in there, right? So I got to know them pretty well over the course of last month. And so we're, joking and stuff like that. But I was outside, and then these guys were like, get in here. So we hear the noise, they press accept, starts printing out the order. And I was like, wow, this is our first order. So I am obviously working at the company, but I'm also the delivery guy, right? So I've got my scooter outside. And there we go. So we're like, hear this thing. They make 2 pizzas.
What was the order?
Yeah, so it was definitely a margarita. I remember that. And I think there was some sort of like arancini, something like that, right? So I get the pizzas in the arancini. I put it in the box, and Annette used to live on Sydney Street in Chelsea. So I just quickly went over there, got it out. Now, turns out I made a big mistake. I had, so embarrassing. I put the pizza in like this way.
You put the pizza sideways in the scooter?
Like a record, like an LP, My co-founder Greg is like with me. I think, was he on the scooter with me? We probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but I think he was. Yeah, and then we just drove over to Aneta's house, right? And then so we bring this thing in, open it up. She's like, I'm not eating this. She's like, this is, did you turn this on its side? So we made a margarita pizza into a calzone, basically. So I ended up eating it because she didn't want to eat it. So I delivered it. She placed the order. I ate the food. That was it. That was our first order.